Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we are adding serious history to the action. So let's get started. Now if you're a 1/6 scale collector, you know the legendary history of G.I. Joe and Action Man. But what happens when a French collector decides to resurrect a legendary 1980s line with incredible modern detail? You get Captain Cosmos and their mind-blowing Adventure Joe series. Now, I managed to score this absolute grail, the Aventure Joe Commando SAS figure. And the best part? I didn't have to hunt across Europe for it. I picked this beauty up right from my good buddy George Felix, also known as Spidey, of Spidey's Vintage Toys and Comics, during one of his epic G.I. Joe sales on Facebook. If you love vintage gear, modern reissues, and deep-cut 12-inch military builds, smash that subscribe button because we're diving deep into this Commando SAS figure right now. Now, first, let's break down some toy history before we look at this great figure. Back in the late 1970s and early 80s in France, the license for G.I. Joe evolved into a line called Group Action Joe. Now, one of their final ultra rare releases in 1981 was the Commando Saharien, and I'm going to put a picture of it right here. Fast forward 40 years, and a fantastic French company called Captain Cosmos stepped up to make high-end 50th anniversary style reissues under the name Aventure Joe, honoring that exact lineage. This Commando SAS set is a brilliant modern tribute to that classic 1981 French design. It's made specifically for collectors who want that classic vintage aesthetic, but with upgraded durability and crisp new in-box freshness. So let's go ahead and look at this packaging first. Here we have this great image, and here's the logo, Aventure Joe. And just take a look at that. You get a desert scene, and then you get these figures that are there. And then you get the Commando SAS, right? The side has nothing. The bottom has nothing. This has nothing. But the back shows you, here's the Captain Cosmos logo, and whatever that says in French. All I can see is the adventures, right? And then there's some of the figures, right? And there's the information on the company. If I open this guy up, again, we have the Captain Cosmos, and then this great scene right here. And here's my figure right here with Aventure Joe. So, let's go ahead and open him up and see what we are getting. Okay, and I have taken everything that was outside of the box. Please bear in mind that this is what came with the figure. Whether this is what the set was actually, what was included in the set or not, I have no clue, but I'm just going as if this is what was a part of it. This does already look a little different in color, so I'm not sure about this, but let's start off with the snake, right? There's a little snake here. It's got a green bottom. You can see it. Nice and rubbery type. Okay, he does come with this nice Thompson machine gun. Pretty cool. And it's got some paint applications on it. Very nice. He does have this cap here that came with him. Little vent holes there, but you can see. And then he does have this really nice beret. There's the emblem on it. Right. And then it comes with short black boots, green socks. Right. He does have these nice trouser shorts here in that desert the desert khaki pattern, where it's just a khaki, right? Webbing. Here's his shirt. Here's the insignia on it, or the emblem on it. Either it's in a bandana or a dickie there. I think it's a bandana, or it might be a dickie here. This webbing, pouches on it. It's got a nice little knife, or a almost like a bayonet. All right, goes in here. Canteen, it's back there. And he's got gripping hands. He is an eagle eye, guys. Nice flock on him. Let's see. Yep. And let's pop him open a little bit to check out what we have underneath here. Yep. Classic style Joe body. This is like a bandana that's underneath him. Yep. Articulation, you know the drill on these Joes. The articulation on them, you know. Very nice. He does not have any knee cracks on it because he is a more modern figure. But pretty cool. I like him. Very nice. Very nice. Let me get him set up here, and then we'll take a better look at him. Well, let's go ahead and talk about what's included in this pack, right? First, the uniform, right? The jacket and the trousers, incredibly clean. The stitching feels very robust, and it's really, really great work that they did. Captain Cosmos uses high-quality materials, from what I can see. Look at the tactical webbing, right? Sits perfectly on this figure. Though, you know, the webbing also has that sheath with a removable bayonet, right? It also has, you know, a removable water bottle. The submachine gun looks great. The sculpt, clean, sharp, right? Great. Traditional Eagle Eye G.I. Joe. When you assemble the entire kit onto this right here, this body, the silhouette is just striking. It bridges the gap between old school Hasbro charm and the modern collector detail flawlessly. Let's compare him here to a couple of the other Joes that I have. Recently did this video on this custom jungle fighter that I kit bashed and put together here, you know. And then over here, one of my all-time favorites right here, the Long Range Desert Group, the Action Man figure. Just look at how well they blend together. And you can see the emblems are the same, right? Let me fix his shorts. There it is. There he is, right there. But just take a look at these. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. These are some cool looking figures. I really, really dig them. This is an eagle eye as well, except he's wearing the goggles. But there it is, right? I think I'm going to find some grenades. Put some grenades on him as well. I don't know if he came with grenades or not, but I can certainly find some and put them in his webbing there, just to give him a little more detail. But either way, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? I have to give a massive shout out again to my buddy George at Spidey's Vintage Toys and Comics. If you don't follow his Facebook page and watch his live sales, you are truly missing out on some absolute best G.I. Joe, Action Man, and import 1/6 scale drops on the internet. Spidey always comes through with the hidden gem. And when this Captain Cosmos set popped up on his sale, I knew I had to pull the trigger instantly. Make sure you check the link in the description below to check out Spidey's Facebook page. Tell him Kyle sent you. Overall, this Adventure Joe Commando SAS by Captain Cosmos gets a massive, massive thumbs up from me. It's a masterful love letter to the 12-inch military action figure history, and it looks phenomenal on display. What do you guys think? Do you collect European G.I. Joe variants like Action Man or Aventure Joe? Have you grabbed any gear from Captain Cosmos? Let me know in the comments. Again, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you haven't subscribed, I invite you to do so. It's free, and it doesn't cost you anything. And you leave me a comment. And please like the video. Give me a thumbs up. Again, I'm so happy that I have this figure here, and I'm going to continue to look for more of these figures. They are fantastic. And I will go ahead and also put in the description the link to Captain Cosmos' website. They have some truly cool stuff there. So let's add to the action with Action Joe Figs.